Wow. Oke, balik lagi bersama gue, dan ini tuh adalah game untuk merayakan 10 subscriber gitu. Gila kan? Ya gila sih. Udah 10 lagi gitu. Ya nggak udah 10 lagi karena kan gue main tuh udah bertahun-tahun gitu. Wow. Daripada curhat mending langsung ke game. Well, then welcome di Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishment. Gue kira apaan nih. Terus ini kita ngapain? Latihan tembak tuh cerita dia tuh.
Holmes, will you stop that?
Awalnya komedi dulu gitu.
You are utterly mad. Stop, Holmes!
Is that you, Watson?
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded?
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate.
Polisi. Oh, gue paham, dia lagi iya konsentrasi sama jejak kakinya dari mulai berapa.
You can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The merry men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
Wow, ini cerita jadi oke, udah bisa. Jadi dia itu kan tadi pakai itu buat latihan nembak pas bunga gitu. Dan pas dia konsentrat, ternyata dia lagi mikirin jejak kakinya ada berapa. Terus siapa, kayaknya polisi gitu. Jadi dia tahu loh ini. Terus polisinya datang bawa kasus katanya. Ada ini apa? Serem banget. bangke. Teleskop siapa gitu. Dan ya, bentar. Ada pembunuhan yang korbannya itu dikenal sebagai Black Peter katanya.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. My archive. I can always consult with it
Itu
if needed.
arsip kita buat ngebantu nyelesain kasus gitu.
You go along to Peter Carey's house. Mrs. Hudson and I will take care of the mess you've
Oke,
made
kita
here.
bakal pergi ke rumah si Peter katanya. Dia bakal ngeberesin sama Mr. Hudson, sama bukan Mr. Miss. Bakal ngeberesin tempat yang udah diacak-acak sama kita gitu.
Oh, what a mess! What a terrible
Jangan
mess!
macam apa ini. Baker Street. Kui. Ya. Ini open. Ini door bukan sih? Gue bukan map. Bukan buka map.
A map of
A map of
a
London.
map of London and the surrounding area.
Itu
It could
map
be
of
useful.
London. Cuman ini bukanya gimana? Oh, gue paham. Baker Street, Woodmansley. Kita harus kemana sih? Bentar. Option nggak ada. Bukan kita bisa itu katanya. Tab ini. Si login itu kan bisa diliatin. Peter Carey. Oke, kita harus ngeinvestigasi pembunuhan Peter Carey. Ngeinspek gitu. Ke TKP di Woodsmanley. Berarti kita ke Woodsmanley. Nah ini nih.
I cannot leave yet. I am not finished
Kita
yet.
belum selesai. Apalagi yang harus. Ada lagi yang bisa di-interact kayaknya.
My
My
archive.
archive.
I can
Oh ini letter.
This is where I keep my post. This is where I
Itu mah
keep my
surat-surat yang dia
post.
simpen. My
My
archive.
I can always
Ya
consult
udah,
with it
sekarang
if needed.
kemana gitu.
My analysis table. It is useful for my
Analisis
work.
meja analisis gitu. Terus tuh ini kemana sih? Atau mungkin ke yang satunya lagi gitu, ke Baker Street. Ini ke sini cuy. Tidak bisa dong.
I cannot leave yet. I am not finished here.
Oh bisa nge-F kita ngapain? Imagination, oh buat ngevisualisasi apa yang terjadi gitu. Udah dong, udah. Gua kok agak serem gitu ya. Oke.
I cannot leave.
I'm not finished here. I am not finished here. Oke. Kemana? Atau ada yang kita kelewat gitu? Pintu misalnya. Oh ini rak buku. Nah ini nih. Nah ini pintu ternyata. Wait. Oh ini buat gak ada apa-apa juga sih. Ya terus. Halo. Yap, tidak ada apa-apa. Oh ini satu lagi, gila. Ini ruangan kita nih baru. Nah, gue kira orang loh itu. Makeup table. Gila, kita itu dulu dong, membuat karakternya dulu coba. Oh, ya kekunci lagi. Aduh, kurang bagus lah. Ini tuh kekunci berarti nggak bisa ya? Coba. Option. Tuh kan nggak tersedia gitu. Kita harus nyelesain beberapa kasus gitu. Ya udah sih gini aja berarti. ke wardrobe. Nah, morning. Ya, jangan. Ya, kekunci juga masalahnya tuh gitu. Ini kekunci semua. Like sweet. Nah, ini paling. Oh, ini udah berarti. Ganti baju dulu ternyata kita tuh. Oke, di sini tidak ada apa-apa lagi kan? Ini wardrobe. Itu di Inggris berarti ya, di Inggris zaman 1000, ya zaman abad 19 mungkin. Oke, kita seharusnya udah bisa pergi sekarang. Udah rapi. Mungkin tadi nggak bisa itu karena pakaiannya masih gak bener. Nah, itu tuh lagi loading berarti ya. Sampai bisa iya masih loading itu tadi tuh. Cutscene tapi sebenarnya tuh masih loading, itu lagi loading. Nah, ini rumahnya nih.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
Oke, aku di sini. Come on. Accent pakai aksen British ya, jelas orang ini di Inggris gitu kan. Your attention, details. Oke, belum ada detail yang harus diperhatikan
The
gitu.
garden was well maintained.
Oke, berarti yang punyanya benar-benar ngejaganya benar
The
gitu.
garden was well maintained.
Nah, dijaga dengan sangat baik. Kemana sih kita? Ke sini ya? Ke dia apa?
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes. Oh, ini kali. Nah,
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
oh
As soon as we
dibiarin
can,
tubuhnya.
Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Anything unusual? Oh, kita nanya, kita nginterogasi dia. When was the body found?
Do you
Kapan
remember at
tubuhnya
what
kapan?
time you found your husband's body?
In the morning,
Kapan tubuhnya
at
ditemukan?
around
Gitu.
7 o'clock,
Pagi hari katanya.
I noticed the cabin door was
Jam
open,
7.
but
jam
I
7
didn't
pagi.
go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... Oh dear.
Did he have, apa dia punya pengunjung atau oh iya ada yang nggak biasa gitu pas malamnya?
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible
Jam 2
scream,
pagi
but I thought nothing of
dia
it.
nggak dengar suara
He
jeritan
would
gitu,
scream all the time when he was drunk.
tapi nggak ada apa-apa lagi. Soalnya dia katanya selalu teriak gitu, ngejerit kalau misalnya lagi, bukan ngejerit, lebih ke teriak gitu kalau misalnya dia lagi mabuk tuh. Oh iya, pas sorenya.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a
Oh, dia
terrible
mabok.
temper.
Dia mabuk,
Usually whenever that
mabok.
happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
The garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is
Ya,
true,
soalnya bagus
there is a
banget
lot
gitu.
of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Oh, pas ini kita nanya ini 2 kali nih, berarti ada apa bisa di exit? Oh, coba tanya lagi ya.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. We lived quite an isolated life here after his
Oh
retirement.
iya. Dia hidupnya nggak punya banyak teman gitu ya. Ah. Gila kita. Kita meneliti wajahnya gitu. ada yang nggak biasa gitu apa gimana ya? Ayo, nah ini cameo Katolik. Oh ini ada 3 lagi nih. Ya tanda salib, kalung salib, cameo, sarung tangan, birdhouse, rumah. Ya semuanya
You
akan
have
lebih
indeed
mudah.
suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you
Ya, kita
soon.
menyampaikan
Yes.
sukacita, berduka
Life with
cita,
Peter is never
duka
easy.
cita,
But he
malah
was still my
sukacita lagi.
husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but how do you know about that?
Oke, dia sampai tahu pertama ketemunya gitu loh.
Never mind.
Ya kelewat lagi. Oh ini nih. Oh udah berarti ya.
Thank you,
Oke,
madam.
jadi dia nemuin suaminya itu di kabin katanya. Pas malam kan kabinnya itu udah ngelihat kebuka, cuman ya dia mikirnya biasa aja karena di kabinnya tempat dia mabuk gitu. Dan sekarang tubuhnya itu masih didiemin di sana di tempat kejadian karena biar lebih gampang si Sherlock buat apa sih nge-inspeknya gitu.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Oke.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see.
Oke. Examine. Oh ini nih. Ya gue tahu ini pintu gitu. Door lock. Oh,
These scratches are fresh.
masih baru-baru ini nih.
You're right. Someone tried to force open the door.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
Ya, jadi tempat ini tuh kan dikunci sama si inspekturnya gitu biar nggak ada yang masuk, biar investigasinya lebih gampang. Cuman sekarang kayak ada yang mau ngerusakin gitu. Ya elah, serem banget.
What a terrible way to die.
Cara yang sangat buruk untuk meninggal, kawan. Apa. Self. Outline the dust.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps.
Oh iya, tempatnya kosong. Harusnya isi iya itu, isi peti yang itu tuh. Tab. Oke, ini yang tadi. Fine wood. Bentar. Ini tentang dianya. Kayak apa sih? Kayak biodata gitu. Keterangan singkat gitu. Dia itu yang cukup religius gitu. Dan suka berkunjung gitu. Suka jadi peziarah lah gitu ke pas dia masih jadi pas muda gitu. Sekarang nggak tahu. Oke, exit. Ada barang yang hilang dia tahu gitu.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Oke, dia kapten, jadi pas kapten laut gitu. Wooden chest. Isinya
Old
apa?
navigation instruments, nothing interesting.
Navigasi, ya
Old
kayak kompas gitu
navigation
kan.
instruments, nothing interesting.
Tidak ada yang menarik ini, Peter.
Peter
Sepatunya
Carey's boots, they look to be a size 8.
ukuran 8 gitu. Ukuran 8 apa? Ini nih.
The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that
Yes.
Peter Carey commanded.
Sea Unicorn. Nama kapalnya mungkin ya. Nama kapal yang dulu kan dia kapten. Nama kapalnya Sea
The
Unicorn apa?
weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense. The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense.
Examine table.
Someone drank from this glass recently.
Oh, ada 2 gelasnya. Rotate.
The initials PC have been crudely
PC.
burned. A sailor's work. The initials
PC.
PC have been crudely burned.
Iya.
A sailor's work.
Nggak bisa di stop gitu itunya tuh. Nah, ini clap. Tabako.
This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
Oke, familiar. Baunya familiar gitu. Gimana sih ini? Kita lagi memproses apa gimana? Oh, di rotate ternyata. Oh ini nih. Oh, kita ngedeketin ini dulu nih. Gimana ya jadi itu? Smoking pipe. Space. No, berarti masih ada apa gimana nih? Drug. Rotate drug. Apa kita nyambungin gitu? Coba skip.
Yes, this is a coarse tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors.
Oh, ini kapalnya. Gue kira mobil loh tadi. Kapal ternyata.
Rum, a sailor's drink. It seems that Captain Carey
Ya,
was
ini mah
enjoying a drink
alkoholnya.
before he met his death.
Dia lagi mabuk sebelum mati. Oke.
The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense.
Yang tadi ini. Apa lagi ya sekarang? Tab. Oh, ini bukti-buktinya nih. Barang-barang bukti. Oke. Tab, bentar. PC.
Harpoons for
Ini
hunting
ada tombak nih.
whales.
Hapun. Apa masih ada gitu? Ini yang tadi, yang
It
empty
seems that
face
the
minimap.
garden was well maintained. It seems that the
Gila,
garden
bukan
was well
itu
maintained.
ini nge-eksamin ini.
Hammerfest.
Ini mah daerah, nama daerahnya Finland, Jerman.
Dundee. It's a whaling map.
Oh, tempat pausnya gitu, jalur paus mungkin ya. Oh, ini yang hijau berarti udah. Lah, berarti ini belum nih. Bentar. Tadi ada yang hijau di bawah. Darahnya. Notebook.
JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook.
Mungkin inisial yang punya buku ini gitu. Bisa dibuka nggak sih? Dibuka gitu. Tidak. Sepertinya tidak bisa dibuka ya. Exit. Ini ada pisau juga.
This
Jadi dia tuh
blood is
meninggalnya
from the
kenapa?
pool underneath the dead body.
Mungkin dia
This
apa
wooden
sih
handle
penglawanan
was
dia gitu ya?
plain and solid. Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did
Nah,
not
kan?
succeed.
Iya, sebelum dibunuh dia bertahannya pakai itu. Pakai pisau, cuman dia gak berhasil
This
gitu.
man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong.
Ya 50-an.
Peter
Cuman
Carey
masih
was fully
kuat.
dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer.
Oke, kayaknya dia tahu siapa yang ngebunuhnya gitu karena dandanannya biasa aja gitu. Kayak ketemu teman lah gitu. Examine corpse. Ini masih belum beres apa? Oh, ini kayaknya masih belum beres nih.
The pattern of the blood
Nah,
stain
ini ada
indicates
darah
that the
ternyata.
notebook was not lying on the floor
Ada
prior
noda
to the
darah.
crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood
Nah.
after the death of Peter Carey.
Jadi jatuh setelah pembunuhan ini gitu, open.
These abbreviations
Baru bisa
mean
di-open
something,
sekarang.
but what?
Nggak kelihatan lagi masalahnya tuh. Intinya itu bermakna sesuatu tuh. Oke, ini udah beres ya.
Peter Carey was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon.
Iya, ini yang kayak tombaknya itu ya. Ini tombak weling harpun apa nih? Apa sih? Ya inilah. Kayak nggak tombak gitu. B. Oke, find the pair of blood clues. Kita harus nyari no gardener. Nggak punya penjaga kebun. Timber. Just like a butterfly. Notebook dengan inisial. Itu gimana sih? Help find a pair of clues. Oh, dipencet. Oh. Enggak. Nah ini maksudnya. Notebook. Deduction. Oke, notebooknya itu bakal sama ini nih. Task. Make an ambush. Ambush itu penyergapan gitu. Kita harus membuat penyergapan malam ini.
Someone was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry.
Oke, kemarin ada orang yang datang sini buat masuk lah gitu.
The tooth of a sperm whale, probably from one of Peter Carey's catches.
Gigi paus gitu. Organize and amuse. Complete. Apalagi sih ini? Ini nih. Oke. Ini biodatanya udah kita baca. Itu buat dibaca ulang jadinya tuh. Oh ini nih belum.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the
Oh, ini
years
mah udah kan tadi.
1878 to 1884.
Ya
Peter
udah.
Carey was her captain.
Sebagai kapten udah. Tapi kok tanda tanya ya? Anehnya tuh. Oke, kita langsung ngomong.
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
Bagaimana menurutmu?
I think that we are lucky
Kita beruntung.
Why is that?
because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oh, you've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
Yep. Ada misteri gitu. Kenapa malam mereka kesini gitu? Gak mereka sih orangnya tuh kesini. Kenapa nggak bersiap aja gitu?
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes. Lalu
We need to find a good place for an ambush. Perhaps behind Carey's
Okay.
cabin, near the window.
di belakang ini nih, deket jendela katanya. Nah,
This looks like the perfect hiding place.
ini buat nyergap. Oh, kita ngejebak gitu. Karena kan mungkin bakal datang lagi orangnya. Gila.
Shh. Did you hear that?
Apa? Oh itu, oh ngedenger itu.
There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police! Hold it right there.
Tab, organis. Ambience complete. Mana sih? Mana ayo. Ah, gelap lagi. Kenapa suka banget yang
Mr.
gelap-gelapan?
Come and see what we've caught in our net.
Sebentar. Nggak ada center ya? Dia
Mr.
malah
Holmes,
makin.
where are you? Are you coming?
Iya bentar. Aduh, masa kita kesesat? Aduh, tersesat nih. Oh ini. Bentar.
Where on earth
Gelap.
are you, Mr. Holmes? This is
Bentar.
bad timing if you're wanting a game of hide and seek.
Mana lu di mana?
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes? Bukan mana ya? Di dalam.
All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives,
Apa
I
yang kamu lakukan di
suppose.
sini?
You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Innocence? And what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you?
Dia ngakunya nggak
You
bersalah
came
gitu.
to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't.
Do you deny that you
Juga
came here
membunuh.
yesterday?
No, but yes, it's just that I couldn't.
Oh dia
I'm tired of this.
Dia kemarin kesini juga.
Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
Oke,
What?
dibawa ke
But
pengadilan.
you can't. I'm not. It's a terrible mistake.
Enough. You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
But
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
Tapi kayaknya belum beres
You
nih.
are welcome, Inspector. But please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow
Ya
morning.
kita bakal nginvestigasi lagi besok. Ngewawancara lah gitu. Terlalu singkat soalnya. Oh, intinya itu sambil berjalan kita masih bisa ngelihat gitu. Scotland. Oh, gini kita kesini nih. Continue. Oke. But well, oke, sampai di sini terlebih dahulu. Kita lanjutin ntar. Oke? Dadah.